Hi, good evening, guys. All of you, good evening. I will start our session.
Evening, sir.
Guys, in last session, we started about the file handling concept. Okay. So, a lot of task-based logics we did, guys, here. So, simply when we are working with the file handling, so first of all, here, how to opening the file, you have to understand. So, by using the open method, guys, by using the open method, we can open the files. Wait. Now here, so file name is a first parameter, and the next file mode, guys. Okay, simply file mode is a second parameter like we are using. Okay, so if the given file name not available, then file not found error returns. File not found error return. If the given file name is available with this given mode, file is going to opening. Okay, that file you can assign to any variable. Okay, so later onwards, this file object name we can use, guys, for interacting to this file. This file object name we can use. This is a file reference. Using this, we can interact to this file and we can access the data, or we can create the data, or we can update the data, like whatever we want, we can do it. Okay, now. So now here, using the for loop, each byte from this file you can get it. So in the last session, guys, using accessing, simply how to accessing data using for loop. How to accessing data using for loop we did, guys. And next, using some methods also we accessed, guys. In file handling, we have so many methods. Using the methods also we can access the data. Okay. So simply here next, how to accessing data using file handling methods. Simply our file methods. Okay, file concept methods or file methods. Simply I'm writing like this, guys. So using the for loop we did, guys, already. Using the file handling related methods, so we'll do here. So here there's so many methods there, guys. So many methods there. We have a read method and read of count method is there, guys. Read and read of count. And next, another one is read line and read line of count. Read line of count method. And next, read lines method also there, guys. Read lines method. Okay, here read lines method. And next, read lines of count method there. Okay. And after that, we have a tell method and we have a seek method, guys. We have a seek method. Okay. So these methods all is important. And also if we want to open the files, so open function we are using, and the opened file object, if we want to close, then close function we can use. Open function, close function, guys. Open function behavior is given file opening purpose with the given required mode. And after opening the file, we have to close. After using that file, we have to close it, guys. Then only we are getting memory saving. Okay, I mean, whatever the memory is reserved in the memory location, that is we can clean up. Okay, so like this. And what is the file name if we want? What is the file name if we want, guys? Then here file object dot name attribute we can use. File name we are getting. File object dot mode we can use. Mode of the file we are getting. File object dot this file object is closed or not. Boolean value true false we are getting using this one. So if returns false, file object not closed, then we can close it. Otherwise, file object already closed like that, we can return it. All of you clear? These all things: open function, name attribute, and mode attribute, closed function. And the next term, using the for loop, reading also we did, guys. And using these methods, now we are focusing, guys. So read method, if I'm using read method from the given file, okay, using the file, guys, we are getting the file object, simply this one, assumption. Okay, here this is the file object. Now this file object we can use as this file object we can use. So now file object dot read. It returns entire file data as in the form of a string. It returns entire data in the form of string, like a multi-line string format returning. Okay, so if I'm giving this count, guys, if I'm giving this count, only given count number related characters only reading, guys. Okay, I'll do practically those things. Again, already these all things we did, guys. File program related. One more file I'll create. New and Python file. And next here, file program 2.py. Second file, this one. Okay, now here open function I'm using, and here demo2.txt I'm using, and then by default read mode is there. So now here the file object we are using as file object.
I just have one question. From now on, we will practice on PyCharm, no? From yesterday onwards.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. So I created this file object. Now here, if I'm printing what you are expecting here right now, file object, this file name available or not, checking in the current working location. So this is our current file location, guys, working location. So here, if that file is not available, then we are going to get file not found error. Okay, what is that? Object. Okay, so here you have to run, guys. So here this is the last file, executing last file, but right now this is another file. So first time you have to change like this. So now here the file not found error you're getting. These things already given, guys. Okay. Now here simply I'm not going to write any commenting related. Simply I'll put the comment. Information I'm not writing. Okay, next. So if the file is available, guys, file is opening with the read mode, and that file we can print it. The file we can print it. Okay, so like this you're getting, and here only all the information you're getting. So name of the file you're getting, and mode of the file also you're getting, and this file is closed or not also you're getting, guys. Okay. So now here file name and mode of the file and file closed or not Boolean value you're getting, guys. So now how we are opening the file? So simply file object dot using the close function. We are closing. After closing, if I'm checking this one, then so true value you're going to get it. So true value you're getting, guys. Okay. So after closing, if you are trying to read the data, from the file object dot read function method I'm using, then check it, value error you're going to get it. Value error, input output operation on closed file, like you're going to get it. Okay. So here only I'm giving guys. Okay. So these things, some basics. Already in the last session I explained, again I'm giving revision. File handling concept is very, very important. Okay. So now one more. So here file object I opened, guys. So now here file object dot read method if I'm using. So entire data in this file, whatever the data is there, the data you're going to get it. So I created in last session one demo text file with 4 lines of data. So all the lines we got it, guys. Okay. So now multi-line string format we got it, this one. And how many lines are there if we want to know it, guys? Simply split lines function there. So right now this split lines function converting this string type data into multi-line strings format. That's why list of lines wise returning. List of lines, how to return list of lines means this one. And how to find out how many lines are there, then len function you can use, guys. Here len function you can use. So we have a 4 lines. So simply 4 I'm displaying. If you want more message, you can write 4 lines available in a given file like that. Okay, now? And next, so list of words I want to display is then here the split function we can use. Then list of words you're going to get it. List of words, so totally 22 words there in our given file. If you want, you can count it by opening. Okay, so okay, here the total number of words we got it. Okay, so now my intention here, list of words I want to display. Above one, list of words, bottom one, counter. So now here list of words we got it, guys. All of you clear, guys? All are one word answers related as per the requirement. And sometimes asking count each word how many times repeated. Dictionary format, every word is like a key and its count is like a value asking. So those all things already I explained, guys, in coding. Okay. So in previous program I explained. I don't want to do again and again. So we are taking more time. Okay, now now here comes to here. These methods related we'll focus right now today. Today we'll focus on the methods. So read method, if I'm using all the lines, okay, by default cursor is available here. File pointer we are calling. File pointer is available in the 0 index position. This is a 0 index, 1 index, 2 index, 3 index like that. But in 0 index position available from here to up to the last character, So all the characters accessing. That is a read method behavior, default behavior. Okay, now? So now here, next I'm going to use read of 3, guys. Read of 3 I'm using. It means given count characters only, given number of characters only. What number I given? 3. 3 characters only reading. From where reading? Where is file pointer is there? From there onwards reading. Okay. So file pointer by default in first position there, guys. So from there onwards 3 characters reading. 0, 1, 2. 3 means 3 characters. It's nothing but second index, guys, up to second index. Okay. All of you clear about this one? This is the read related behavior. So in first line 20 character there, in second line 30 character there, guys, assumption. Here 20 character there, here 30 character there. Okay, totally 50. So if I'm giving 40, here, then all these first line characters accessing, coming to the next line, and remaining characters also up to here accessing. So from here to here access. Okay, total available number of characters. Okay, na? Given count of characters accessing. So if count not there, entire string accessing. Point, remember. And next here, I'm using like this. So first here 3 characters accessed. After 3 characters accessing, so next the file pointer is available in the third index position. From there onwards, remaining entire string data we are accessing. See, first 3 characters accessing, and then file pointer waiting there, guys. From there onwards, remaining entire string accessing using the read function. All of you clear about this one? Behavior. Working with read and read of count. This behavior you have to understand. Next, working with read line and read line of count related. Now we'll discuss read line and read line of count. So first I created the file object, and now here file object dot read line. Okay, read lines there, read line is there, guys. Okay, so later I'll execute these 2 lines. I'll comment. So read line method I'm using. What is this behavior means? By default, file pointer is available in this file at 0 position. Okay, from where the file pointer is there, from there onwards up the current line only. In which line file pointer is available, that current line up to end position only accessing. Simply, it is we are using for reading line after line, line by line reading purpose we are using. Each time only 1 line data accessing is some. Each time only 1 line data. So Python is easy language. So this is the first line related. So generally file pointer is available here. That's why from here onwards up to this current line end position accessing. So a lot of people, what they are understanding means using read line method, one first line reading like that they're understanding. So not like that. If my file pointer available here, from here onwards only reading. Okay. So I'll show you that. Check it. This line I'm commenting. I'm commenting first one, and next here read method I'm using. Read of 3. Read of 3 means 3 characters reading, guys. File pointer available in third index position. From there onwards, this read line method going to reading. Okay, check it here. First 3 characters read method accessing, and after that file pointer waiting here. From there onwards, read line method up to current line end position accessing. Is this clear? Read line behavior. And next, coming to the read line count related, guys. Read line count. Okay, I'll comment this all. So now here, read line count there. So in my file, totally 4 lines there assumption. Line 1, line 2, line 3, line 4, like 4 lines there. So read line of 2. By seeing this one, some people they are selecting this second line related output. Okay, when they are attending interview, sometimes giving like this inputs and what is output, like asking second line related output selecting, not like that. So only read line, like if there, guys, where is the file pointer is there, from there onwards, by default here is there, from here onwards, current line end position up to end position getting. Okay, so now here if I'm giving any count, where is the file pointer is there, from there onwards, given number of characters, what I given 2 characters only reading here. Okay, 2 characters reading is. Okay, now check it here. Py we are going to get it. Count if not there, that current line up to end position getting. Current line, entire line you are going to get it. This all you have to understand, guys, by doing the practice. And next, here, read line. Okay, so if you want, okay, no problem. 2 times I'm writing. So here first line accessing, here second line accessing is line by line accessing. So first 2 lines data printing. Okay, and in every line ending slash n is there, because of that one new line gap you're going to get. So if you don't want that, here end equal to empty string you can write, then you're going to get like this. First 2 lines you're getting. Okay, so now remember this one. So this is about the read line count race. So now comes to the read lines related. Okay, now we'll discuss about the read lines. But in read line method, if you are not giving count, what I said here, first line, I mean, where is the file pointer is there? From there onwards, that current line end only getting. So check it, guys. So here 4 lines there. 4 lines there. You have to understand properly, everyone. By default, file pointer waiting here, waiting starting position. So because of this, from this file pointer location onwards, up to this current line end only getting. If it is a read method, from here onwards up to last character, all the lines you are going to get. Read line only, current line only getting. Okay, if my file pointer is available here, assumption, my file pointer here available in this location available assumption, then using this read line method from here onwards, this current line up to end only you're going to get it. If we are giving count, so from the file pointer location onwards, what is count we are giving, those count characters only getting. Okay, now remember. Now read lines of count. So now here read lines method if we are using, it returns list of strings wise file data, list of strings wise returning guys. So here the list of strings wise returning including slash and also. Okay, list of strings where each string is like one line, simply called as a list of lines. So here only len function, if we are using, how many lines are there in this, you are going to understanding. So previously guys here the first using read method reading, and then split lines method I'm using list of lines getting and then finding the length. So without doing like this, so directly read lines we can use, list of lines wise returning, len function we can use, and how many lines are there we are going to get it. Okay, now so remember that. Next, so here first one I'm commenting. Now comes to here, read lines of 2 guys, read lines of 2, count again. So here totally in our file how many lines there? 4 lines there guys. Our file 4 lines there. So by seeing this one, okay, one more point, remember read lines method return output in the form of list format. So line 1 comma line 2 comma line 3 comma like that, list of lines returning in the form of string. Now I given here a read lines of 2. So by seeing this one, some people are understanding like what means list of 2 lines returning, list of 2 lines like that they are remembering. Okay, so that is not correct. If any count giving, okay, only single line return, which single line? Where is the file pointer is there? That current line return. If my by default file pointer here available, that's why this first line returning. List of line, list of string wise returning. Read lines behavior, list format returning, list of string. Okay, if my file pointer is available here, then from here to here, the like a list format returning guys. Here to here, like a list format returning. Okay, so now check it. Read lines up to I given. So file pointer available in first position. That's why first line you're going to get it. First line you're getting. Okay, and next, this is I'm commenting. Now here, I'm using read of 3. For example, read of 3 means PYT, 3 characters accessing here, 3 characters accessing. So next file pointer is available in the third index. From there onwards, you're going to get like list format. So now check it here. PYT using read function, read method accessed, and next remaining string you're getting. Okay. So this is about the read lines related. So what is the difference between read and read line? What is the difference between read line and read lines? What is the difference between read and read lines? Like asking in interviews. So you have to identify properly. Hope everyone understanding. Okay. So now comes to here, read function. Okay, this is all completed. Now tell and seek related we'll discuss. Tell and seek. So now here, working with tell and seek methods. Working with tell and seek methods. Now, tell method we are using for identifying the where is file pointer is available. Tell method returns where is file pointer location available. That index value returning is some. So for example, this is our file. This is our file. Now directly print I'm going to use. So here file object dot tell I'm using as. So by default file pointer location is what? 0 index. So that 0 written here. So now here I will write message initial file pointer position. Initial file pointer position, you're going to get 0. Initially at 0 location there. Okay, good. And next we'll read some data. File object dot read method. File object dot read. I'm using 3 characters. I'm reading, guys. 3 characters reading. It means the file pointer moving to the third location. So if you want, you can print. So here 3 characters you're going to get. 3 characters PYT. You're going to get it. Okay, because of this one. Which format? The string format you're going to get. So it means now pointer position, guys. File pointer position. File pointer position. Where is available? At third index, simply. At third index available. File pointer position. Okay. So next, yeah, I'm going to use. After accessing data, then file pointer position. 3 characters we accessed. After that, file pointer position. Again, I'm using this. So now you can see here. Initially 0 position, now at third position there. At third position is there. So after that, if I'm reading like this, okay. So file pointer is available at third index. From there onwards, 4 characters going to reading. From there onwards, 4 characters going to reading. See here. So why 3 only coming? Why 3 only showing here means? So in our data, Python is simply Python is like that there. First 3 completed first time and next 4. So here 3 and space also countable, guys. Okay, inside this thing, the space also countable. So that's why these 4 characters getting here space, you are unable to see it. So here 4 there. If you want, you can assign to one variable this result after reading, and that length you can find out. Okay, if we are using more value, then other character also you're going to get. See here. So totally 5 characters you're getting. Is that clear? So using the tell method, where is our file pointer is there, we can identify it. Now coming to the seek method. Guys. Okay, both combination only I'm giving, guys. So okay, here the 5 characters. I'm returning. So now seek is a method, guys. Seek is a method, and using this seek method, we can move our file pointer position from one location to another location. From the current location, we can move to the required location using the seek method. Okay. So tell method is where is their file pointer index, file index, where is there telling, and using seek method, that index position we can move to the other location. So right now, guys, here 3 characters I accessed and here 5 characters I accessed. So after that, here one more time you can print. Okay, this is I'm commenting. Okay. So okay, after second time accessing, or else simply second time, okay, normal accessing. I'm writing. Now you can see here at 8th position file pointer is there. Initially 0, 3 characters accessed, and then 5 characters accessed. Now file pointer is available at 8th position, 8th index. So from there onwards, I want to move my file pointer to the 0 index position. Okay. So now it is moving to the 0 index, guys. Okay, then can use another one. So after using seek method, then file pointer position is okay. Now you can check it. So now here 0 position is there. So using the seek method, from 8th point to 0 point, I'm sending this. All of you clear about this one? From the current file pointer position to this 0 index position returning, and seek method related separately, I will let you know one more example. Okay, I'll put comment these things. Lot of people, guys, I observed previously Okay, previously I took some workshops also, other institute people also came for my workshops. That time I observed seek method behavior, all the people remembering like using this one, file pointer position moving from one location to another location. So all the people using 0 and directly moving to the first position and later onwards again accessing. But here the different behavior is there, seek method behavior. Okay, so now here, okay, 3 characters or 5 characters, no problem. Initially 0 is there, guys, 3 characters accessed, and now third index position there. So here, this one is what, third, na? Third position, this one. Third position, guys, index value, third, 3 like that displaying. So after that, 5 characters accessing, and now here the 8th displaying. Okay, 3 plus 8. In the above program also same like that. So don't get confusing. 3 characters accessing in this location available. That's why here 3 displaying, and again 5 accessing, here 8 displaying. And after that moving to 0, that's why here 0 displaying. Okay, that is the point. Now same program I'm using. So here the 0 is there initially, 3 characters accessing. Now third position there, file pointer. Again 5 characters accessed at 8th position there. Okay, so to this seek method, 2 inputs we can give it, guys. Okay, na? Yes, we can move forward, we can move backward. These things I'm telling. Okay, so okay, first I'll let you know seek method behavior. For example, check it, guys, here. Instead of typing and all, I'll let you know here. Now comes to here. Seek method behavior, this one, guys. Offset value and the whence value is there, guys. Offset value, whence value. Okay, like 2 inputs there. So it moves the file cursor or file pointer to a specific position. By default, for example, a previous program, file object dot seek of 0 like I given. Okay, so it means internally 0, 0 like there. Okay, so second, this is the first value, guys, offset value. Okay, seek of 0 means this is the first value. Okay, to the 0 position I want to move, like that you are representing. Okay, this whence value by default 0 is there if you are not giving. Okay, so that is given here. See, offset representing how many bytes to move, how many bytes to move. Simply offset value representing how many bytes to move. Okay, I'll let you know that one. Whence representing, this is optional, by default 0 is there. By default 0 is there, this one. Okay, so 0 representing from start of the file. From start of the file. Okay, now? So where is our file pointer is there? For example, this is the line, this is the line, and like this, several lines there, guys. My file pointer is available here, assumption. In this location available, this is something 20th index or some other index. Okay, so from here to here, if you want to move, then seek of 0, 0 like we are giving. Okay, then directly coming to this 0 position. Just seek of 0 I given. So moving to the here, by default this whence value is 0. Okay, whence value is 0, guys. So from start of the file, moving to the start of the file, from here onwards, 0 characters moving. How many bytes to move? 0 characters moving. That's why nothing moving. 0 characters means nothing moving. So that's why here here just the cursor is waiting here. Okay. Next, you can use, guys, here 1 also you can use. Second value 1 also you can use. So it representing from current position. From the current position. So what is our current position? This one. So from here onwards, for example, here, if I'm using 2, guys, okay, first value 2 and second value 1, means 1 means from the current position. How many characters we want to move? 2 characters we want to move. So from here onwards, 2 characters moving, guys, and then cursor is waiting here. Cursor is waiting here. Later, if you are accessing from here onwards, you can access. Okay, like that. And if I'm giving, for example, 3, 2, 3, 2, 2 representing from end of the file means from the current position to directly end position moving. End position moving. So after moving to the end position, so here if I'm giving 3 characters moving, guys, but here not there. That's why getting problem. So in that situation, 0 we have to give. So not moving to anywhere. Okay, after moving to here, later some other techniques we can use, some new data we can add here. Some new data we can add at end position. Okay, from the current position to jumping to last position, and then there can add new data. Are you clear? So these things a lot of people don't know, guys. I observed previously. So, but you have to remember these all things and carefully move it. Okay, for this one program will do for that. Okay, here I given that coding also, guys. Seek related and all related. Okay, so now, so here 0 position there, 3 characters accessed, and now third position there, again 5 more accessed. So at 8th position there, guys. This is the 8th position. Okay, so now here I'm using, or else these many times not required. Directly here only 8 I'm using. So 8 characters. Now 8 characters of printing as. So at 8th position available. So here the 8th characters, what are those available? Can see first execute. Python I. Python having 6 characters, 1 space and 1 I. Okay. So totally 8 characters you're going to get here. So 8 characters reading. Now at 8th position index available. So when we are looking here, the 8th related displaying here. So now check it here, 8th displaying. Okay. So after that, so this is, I don't want to access now. So now 8th there, guys. And we are going to use this one, seek method. So seek of 0 means internally this is a 0 column 0 like there. Okay, it is moving to the 0 position. And after that, can use print file object dot read method, read of 3 characters I'm reading. So means pyt is going to accessing. Okay, and index position available at third. So now here the what it is going to display, check it. So third position, you're getting third position. Okay, so yes, now here third related position, third position you're getting as a third index representing. So using this seek up 0 0 related. Okay, okay, I'm commenting this one, first one related, and next here I'm going to use 3. I'm going to use 3, and here the 1 I'm using. So 1 representing what? Current position. From the current position, 3 characters required to be moved. Okay, so now first execute here. Unsupported operation cannot do non-zero cursor related. Wait. Wait. I did a small mistake. So check it here. I given already a test here. Is there any mistake? 2 characters reading, seek of 3, 3, moving 3 bytes from the current position. So already 2 moving and now 3 moving. 2 plus 2, 5. Okay, we got it. Okay, directly I'm printing. Not printing. File object dot 3, 1. So here also given. And then next reading, working this one. Any mistake are you finding, guys? This worked fine. Seek of 3, 1. Unsupported operation cannot do non-zero cursor relate to 6. 8th position is there. Wait. 1, 3. This all not working. Invalid whence. Whence value always 0, 1, 2 only. Okay, so that's why syntax this one wrong. Okay, if I'm using 0, what happening? Okay. Observe guys, that 0, 1 is there. 8 characters accessed at 8 position there. After that, how many characters we are accessing here? 3 characters we are accessing. So right now file pointer is available at 8th position only. Okay, so from the 8th position, 3 characters accessing, moving to the 11th position. That's why 11 displaying. This is okay, fine. But 0 and 1 from this representing current position only. There only file pointer is waiting. And here the how many bytes we want to move, that is we can define it actually. Okay, I will cross check it guys, this one later. Right now with the 0 is working. Why it is working, I'll let you know later, don't worry. So no need to wasting time. Seek method related. Okay, don't worry, I'll let you know about this one. Okay, first this one working or not, I'll check it. So here my file name is the demo.txt, working or not, I'll check it. Move 3 bytes from the current position, but not moving. Okay, maybe changes coming, maybe updated. Okay, I'll cross check it later, I'll let you know guys. Don't worry. Okay. So next, consider guys, right now seek method behavior also completed. Later I'll give you that clarification. Okay. So now these all popular methods completed. Okay. So far we used read operation related, and from the file as per our requirement, we access the data guys. As per the requirement, we access the data. So sometimes asking like this logical question guys. Logical question. File object equal to open of our file name dot text and read mode. Okay, so read mode we used, and next here I want to use the print file object. Okay, file object dot read method I'm using. So entire data is reading guys, entire data reading. Okay, so list of lines wise I want to break it guys. Now here read lines you can use. List of lines wise you're getting. Okay, every line first word, every line first word last character I want guys. Okay, how do you access, can see here. Every line first word, last character. Okay, how to read. Now here list of lines there. Out of the right now list of lines there is. Okay, so this is the list of lines related. Every line related first word we want. Every line related first line, first word. So that's why here list of lines there. For loop we require to write here. Okay, I will write like this. For line in this one, because of this one list of lines you're going to get it. Okay, so from the list of lines each line is getting, and now this line is a string as so using this split function, list of words we are getting, every line related list of words we are getting. Okay, from the list of words using the zero index, first word we are getting. Okay, so in every first word, in first word, last character means -1 we are going to write. -1 we are writing as. Okay, so this is I want to print. This one working or not, check it. So check it, open your file, guys. In your file, every in every line, first word, last character, these only there. These only there, guys. Python, like I given. That's why N is there. If you are opening file and if you are checking, you will understanding that. For example, here, this is the file. So now check it here. Last words you get, last character you're getting. Okay. So differently they are asking us as per the requirement. You can write logics more easily, no problem. Okay. So next one more point. So far, guys, here like this I opened the file object, guys. Like this I opened the file object and assigning that object reference to this variable, and later onwards this is I'm using. Okay, file object dot read method like that. Okay, so now here opening and accessing data, and after that, guys, we have to close this file object. We have to close this file object. This is a good coding standard. Okay, so simply file object dot close method we are writing. Then file object is closed, guys. Okay, file object is closed. Simply happening like that. And now before this closing statement, if any other statement there is assumption, okay, something value by 0 like that, something assumption. Before closing this statement, because of this line exception coming, any number cannot division by 0 because of this 0 division error coming. So this exception handling related code there are not checking. Right now we didn't create an exception related coding. So that's why here only terminating program. So file object not closing. In memory allocation, one memory is created with the name file object there. And here using that we entered into file and we access the data what is there here. And after that, this line executing, here error coming because of the terminating abnormally. So this line not executing. If not executing, this file object not closing. This file memory not closing, guys. Okay, still it is existing in the memory. So that's why, guys, instead of opening like this, we using with the keyword we can open. See here, 0 division error coming. 0 division error. So okay, I'll copy the error name. So to overcome this problem, guys, here 0 division error, identify the result. To overcome this problem, we can use the with keyword. Okay, so with is a keyword. With is a keyword in Python, guys. So using the with keyword, we can open the file. With keyword followed by the open function with read mode opening. As whatever you want, you can use a file object close. The file object and column. Column means indentation. Column representing in Python indentation. So some indented lines of code we are writing as like this. Same indented lines of code we can write n number of lines of code. Okay. So okay, now come to here. Now this is our file object, and using this we are reading data, guys. We are reading data, and if we want, we can also print that. We can also print like that. Same like this one. Okay. So after that here, some error related statement there, guys. 10 by 0 like that. And here, for example, assumption, you are creating this line also. No need of creating actually this line. Assumption, you created this line also for closing file. So now file object is created, guys, and using read method reading data, and because of this 0 division error coming, so that error handling related code not there, exception going to return like this. before going to terminating abnormally this file object, whatever created in the memory allocation, okay? So this is a deleting, automatically closing, and then displays this exception, okay? With the keyword giving guarantee to the developers, with the keyword giving guarantee to the developers, what guarantee giving? Every opened file object must be closing automatically before going to returning exception. If any exception coming abnormally, suddenly. Okay, that's why real time, guys, always whenever we are trying to opening the file for creating or for reading, always using with the keyword only people are writing. And you all people also, when you are attending interview, if anyone asking, open a file for reading or create a file for reading, like creating purpose, like that. So always use with the keyword. With the keyword followed by the syntax as keyword also we are using. So in modules concept as keyword for renaming purpose we used, guys. This file object after opening, so that reference we are putting into here. So here as keyword behavior is that one. Now
Sir,
tell me,
I have question. With keyword is only used for this purpose or for other purpose also?
only for this purpose here only we are using.
For opening and opening the files. Am I
Not
right?
opening purpose, open function only we are using. So every opened file object automatically closing purpose we are using this one.
Okay.
So then that time this line not required.
So if we are using with, then there is no need to close file.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And
Thank
if any exception coming like this, going to terminating abnormally, before
Yes.
terminating abnormally, file object automatically closing and then terminating.
Okay. Thank you.
That is the advantage of using with keyword. Then in memory location, file object memory not maintaining. Okay, after working with this file concept, then automatically closing this file object. Okay, even our code properly working. For example, here one more statement I'm writing. One more statement I'm writing here, the something hello message. Okay, something hello message I'm writing. So now this is a scope, guys. This is a scope, indentation scope. So whenever our cursor is coming outside the scope, then immediately this file object is closing from the memory. File object is closing. Okay, even this line not there, no exception there. So open the file object, reading the data and coming outside, then immediately this file object here only closing, not maintaining outside. Okay, scope also maintaining file object scope. And then here normal lines can execute. Okay, so here, for example, outside that is closed or not, if I'm checking file object dot closed attribute, if I'm using, then see what you are going to get. So zero division error getting with open of file as file object you are reading as. So because of the reading, this data you are getting, and this is exception coming. Okay, because of that zero division error is returning. Okay, before that only file object is closing. Okay, automatically closing internally closing as. Okay, so when coming to here, closing or not like that you are understanding. For example, this statement here you can check it. So right now here not closing. Okay, these all when you are working with exception handling, you will understand properly. So now here false. In this situation, not closing, but outside closing, guys. Okay, here the, for example, I'm not going to give here any exception related. And if I'm checking here outside, so now check it. True coming, outside true coming. So I means, so here inside this scope only file object is closing. So that's why here the closed returns true. Closed returns true. Is that clear? Automatically closing. When coming outside this scope, then file object automatically closing. So this one returns true. It means closed meaning. So always try to open the files using the with keyword, guys. So this information also available in the material. Today you will get it. Working with keyword. What is the purpose of the with keyword in Python? Like asking. So you have to explain this entire story. What happened? Why this color is coming? Okay, no problem. Okay, so far the reading related only we did, guys. So now writing related, guys, we'll discuss. Write the data into files, guys. Write the data into the files. Okay, so now onwards I'm going to use with keyboard only. Okay, slowly will habitate. So with the open of something file name you can give it. So for example, demo2.txt I'm going to use. Okay, if we are working with read mode, guys, if the given file not available, file not found error coming. So I want to create the data. If we want to create the data, so we can use write mode. W means write mode as a file object like we can create. Okay, so we have a read mode, W means write mode, A means append mode, X means exclude mode, guys. These four are important modes. Some other also there. First focus on this reading mode, writing mode, appending mode, exclusive mode. Okay, these three looks like same, small difference there. For interview purpose important. Okay, for reading related this one, for writing data into the files, these three modes we can use simply for writing data. Now first W mode I'm using, what happening we'll discuss. So here file object dot, we have a write method and write lines method, guys. Write method and write lines method, two method there. Using the write method, a single line string we can add into the each time one line you can add into the given file object. Okay, so through this file object into this file we are going to add data. For example, here I'm going to add Django is a server side framework. Django is a server side framework. This is one line, guys. If you want create one more line, okay, I mean next line if you want to create, so here /n you can write /n representing new line, and the next here the Django is a simply framework, guys. I'm writing like a dummy content framework. Django is a framework. Okay, like this I'm writing. Actually, this entire one is like a single line only. So because of this last line, moving to the next line, this remaining content. Okay, so now here, after creating using write method, this data is creating into this one. So whenever coming outside this scope, this file object is automatically closing, and now here message you can write. Okay, so data created into a file, just like message I'm writing, and now you can execute. See, guys, data created into a file, really created or not, check it. So go to your location, now check it, demo2 file is here. So open this demo2 file, and now here cursor is waiting in the first position, 2 lines there, guys. Actually one line only, because of this /n it is moving to the next line, breaking. Are you clear? Now this same one, okay, now remember this one. Next, write lines method I'm going to use. Write lines method, or else copy the same code. Now one more time, guys, one more time. Same file name I'm using again, same file name with write mode only. So next, the content I'm going to changing, guys. Content I'm going to changing. Okay, already these 2 lines content their assumption. Next, Django follows MVT architecture. Django follows MVT architecture. Okay, just one line I created. Okay, and now execute it. So already 2 lines there. Now one more line we created. We are expecting 3 lines. Comes to here and check it here. What happening? You can check it. How many lines are there? 1 line. Which line? Latest line. Okay. So here what happening? You have to understand that. So whenever we are using write mode, guys, whenever we are using write mode, okay, if the file is not available first time, then with this name file is creating with write mode file object generating, and then using this file object with write method, something content whatever we want, we can create it first time. Next time again, if we are using same file name with write mode, so first checking this file is available or not in the current directory. If not available, creating. If available, overriding. Overriding means recreating. So existing file deleting and recreating. It means a fresh file, empty file. In that empty file, this new line only there. Is it clear? For W mode behavior? Small point you have to understand clearly. And now the same one with other modes. Check it here. So next here, exclusive mode I'm using as exclusive mode. Okay, different file name I'll give you each time. Demo3. This is the new file. So exclusive mode behavior also, if this file name not available, creating. Same like W. And then inside that the data is creating, and we are going to get this message. Check it. So data created comes to here, and now we have demo3 data is there. Okay, good. Same like W mode so far working. And next the same one more time created. So next another line data I'm trying to create, guys. Another line data. So here REST API is used to interact with other application. REST API or simply REST APIs are used to interact with other application. Are used to provide the communication between the apps, between the applications. Communication is providing using the REST APIs, Django REST APIs. Okay, then this new line I'm trying to add in. So when we are working with exclusive mode, so searching for this file, guys, available or not. If not available, creating and then data creating. If this file name already available, then it returns exception. Okay, file is not overriding, guys. So if not overriding means the already existed data is secured. Okay, data is not going to deleting. So this file name is already existed. A file exists error like returning. Check it here. File exists error returning. This one. File exists error. If file not available, creating and then data creating. If file available, then it returns exception. File exists error. That is the exclusive mode behavior. Exclusive mode behavior. Are you clear? Now next same like this. Append mode related. So now here the A we can use A. So here new file I'm using as demo4. Okay. So whenever we are using append mode, so with this name file is there or not checking. If not there, creating. This is also creating, and then later data creating. Okay. So really creating or not, check it. So come to here. Demo4 also coming, and data is added. Data is added. Okay. Next comes to here. Now, so one more time I'm using as same file name I'm using, and different other data I want to use it. So here Python is simple language. Python is simple language. Okay. So if this file not available, creating new file and then data is adding. If the file is available, then not overriding guys and not returning any exception. The same file using at the end position in this file some data if available, at the end position this new data is going to adding. It means appending. Okay, already one line there guys. So at the end of this line immediately this new line is going to adding. So I want to add this new line in the next line. Then here the /n you can use. So that's why before this content the /n I'm using. So already if any content is there, for that content in the next line you're going to add this one. Okay, so now check it. Data is added, comes to here. Already one line is there, now one more line. Check it in the new line adding. Are you clear differences between these three modes? If and else related, you have to understand every mode related. So finally here the conclusion. Finally conclusion guys. So using W mode, using exclusive mode, using append mode, all modes. First time if given file name not available, creating. File is creating empty file. And then later using write method data we can add it. So in W mode, if given file is available, it is deleting and recreating. Deleting and recreating. That's why existing data we are going to losing. And exclusive mode, if file is available, return exception. File exists error returned. Append mode, if file is existing, at the end position, going to add new content, not overriding. So this is the difference between these three. Okay. Now here, so one more. Now check it guys. Write method we used so far. Write lines also there. For example here, lines equal to list format. List format whatever you want you can use it guys. For example this one, string format. Python is a simple language. Python is a simple language, and the new line if you want the /n also you can add. And next one more, Python is a powerful language or else high level language. Okay, like this you can write whatever the points you want guys. /n, and in between the square brackets n number of lines we can write, no problem. Indentation not required. So Python is dynamically typed. Python is a dynamically typed language. Okay, like this there is lines of data like this there. Okay, so Python is a programming language. Like okay, 3 lines data there, enough. 3 lines data, and if you want you can close the square bracket here. Now in this lines guys, list of 3 lines data is there. List of 3 strings there actually. List of strings where each string is like 1 line. I want to add it. So now here new file I'm going to use. Okay, demo file. Or else to this existing file only, previous file only, you can add this all lines code. That is your wish. Okay, write method I'm using. So with this name file not there, then write mode going to creating, and then so here lines I'm using. So here the several lines there is several lines data if we want to add. So here the write lines. Okay, this one. Write lines method we can use write lines. Okay, after the data is created like you're going to get. So now data is created, and now come to demo file. Check it here. Multiple lines data created. Okay, so sometimes guys separately we are maintaining list of data, list of lines data. These all lines at a time if we want to add into the given file, then using the write lines method we are going to add it. Okay, or else this entire input, this input directly you can use here. Okay, sometimes if more lines there, the looking like more complexity. That's why separately we are creating in one variable, and that variable name we are using. Are you clear about the write lines? So in introduce working, asking us what is the difference between write and write lines method? Write and write lines method. Write method is for adding single line string. Write lines method is for adding the list of lines, group of lines. Some examples we have to explain it. Okay, now? Yes. So here, tell method, write method, and then now here, write lines method. Okay, we discussed this. These all methods we discussed, many methods. And after that, so read mode related, and the different modes we discussed this. So write mode related with W, and now here exclusive mode is exclusive mode and exclusive or exclusive. Okay, and append mode. These are the some important modes. Okay, so by default here, by default every file object with a text format reading is simply here file object, for example, simply file object equal to open of, so here the file name, any file name dot text, and we are going to use a read. Okay, so here by default reading the data in the form of text. So here one more attribute is there, mode related, T mode is there. T means text format. That's why so far the normal text format data we are seeing as output, guys. So if we want zeros and bytes format, so B we can use B representing binary, B representing binary format. For example, I have one image here. This image data I want to read. Then image data in the form of text we are unable to read it in the form of binaries, zeros and ones format, bytes format we can read. Okay, that time this image related path we can give here and represent RB. Okay, so read the binary format. This file is going to reading the binary format, or else by default text format going to reading. Okay, simply guys, when working with images related binary format kind of things, we can use it. Zeros and ones format can save it, can read it. Okay, na? Okay. So remember this, and I'll give you some tasks here. Check it. Are you able to do or not? File handling assignments. So how to create and write a file. Okay, simply how to create the file and how to write the data into file. That is the concept. Just now we discussed it. Using W mode, you can create one file, and later with the write method, you can write the data. And read a file and display its content. So using read mode, you are reading a file, guys, and later with the read method or any other methods like read lines, you can read the data and displaying. And read line by line by using read line method. So n number of times if you are reading, then n number of lines data you're getting. And count the number of lines in a file. Number of lines in a file. Already we did, guys. File object dot read lines. If we are using list of lines, we are getting len function can use. Okay. So when you are attending interview, these things will asking like this: how to count the number of lines? How many lines are there in a file? Okay. How to count the number of lines in a given file? Like that, they are asking. You have to write the coding. How to append a new line to the existing file by using append mode? You can append it, guys. So open the file with the append mode, and later using write method, you can add the data. Then to the existing file, end position adding. Okay. So how to copy the contents from one file into another file? Guys. So this is important. Okay. This one I'll do and I'll stop, guys. So this one, last one. Okay. From one file into another file, how we are copying data. Count the words of file I explained already. Write a list of items to a file using write lines. So just now I did. And find the specific word is available or not in a file. In a file, a specific word is there or not, how to finding. Okay, try to do this one, solution. And how to find the file pointer position and how to move the file pointer position using tell method, seek method related. Okay, So what is that? This one. Copy the counts related. Okay, this is the last program for this, guys. Now here with method I'm using with open of so any file. For example, we have a demo text. Here 4 lines of data is there, guys. I want to open the read mode with the read mode as this is a source file, guys, existing file. I want to move this content to the destination file. So for example, SRC, like I'm considering like my object name is like SRC, means a source object. Source object is okay. So now here, comma, in the same line, I'm going to open and we can use and open of separately also you can write it in shortest way. We are writing okay, comma separation. Okay, comma separation, not and guys. So open of so one more file I'm going to write destination file, destination.txt. Okay, this is my destination file with write mode I'm opening. Okay, as so dst destination. Okay, like this we are writing. Like this we are writing. See here, this first file with the read mode opening and putting to here. This second file with write mode assigned to here. So if this file is not available, then this write mode is going to create. Okay, now? And next into this file, I want to add this file related data. So this file related data, entire data is available in this SRC, guys. Okay. So now here for loop we can write for line, for each line, guys, for line in SRC from the source, this object is first one related. From this each line you're getting not actually not line, every character, consider like that. Every character we are getting that character in this destination file using the write method. You're going to add. You're going to add. That's it. So after completing, then here the confirmation message you can write copied successfully. Copied successfully. Okay. Now after copying, if you don't want this file, you can delete also. How to deleting and all in the next session we'll discuss. So copied successfully. Now come to here. So destination file is there, guys, here. So check it here. 4 lines data copied or not? From one file into another file copied. After copying, if you don't want this file, you can delete. So here, this is the normal voice, guys. We are coming to here and we can delete. If we want to rename here, we can rename it. If we want to create here new file, we can create. And also here new folders we can create, existing folders we can rename, delete, like all we can do it. So these all interactions how we are doing using Python scripting. That is in the next session I will show you. Don't miss it. So we have a OS module, operating system related module. So here how we are interacting from one location to another location, how we are moving, guys. Okay. So these all things through the Python scripting, how we are doing means via, by using OS module and its methods. OS module related method, we can perform it. So that OS module related, next session I will let you know. And these all questions, okay, task related, guys, these all things also I will upload. Try to do every question related programs, do practice. Thank you. Thank you for this session. See you tomorrow.
Thank you, sir.
Recording stopped.